All right. Thank you so much for coming. I cannot express how happy I am to finally see so already like family faces. That's we are so many years in the same chat, and yeah, it's an honor. People came from different countries. I'm shocked, and I was waiting for this day for quite a long time. So today, presentation that I wanted to share is I wanted to openly share all our ideas, all our products, how we think, how we will move, and I want you to be active and participate as well. I feel like we are, in kind of shareholders meeting right now. Yeah, I would like to motivate you to prepare some hard questions about farming. You can go it, do it, throw it on us, no problem. But in the end, yes, the purpose of this meeting is to exchange opinions. So road to billions, yeah, 2 billions to 1 billion. I receive a lot of criticism about it, but this is where we want to go and where we will be. The start of presentation is to remind you once again, we're from Ukraine. Right now, we are proud to be Ukrainians, not like maybe everybody thought before. We really believe that it's a historical chance of our country, of our nation, and right now we are creating our world identity, and now people know who we are, that understand our history, and we will keep focusing that we are from Ukraine. So today, in my presentation, I will briefly remind what is hacking. For those who maybe hear us first time, I will do a small recap of last year, and I will explain the product strategy and high strategy, and then Q&A. So this is a brief presentation, like that we can build. We proved that we build. With Hacking Proof, our bug bounty platform, we have managed to win the niche that we targeted. Our niche was to be the biggest bug bounty platform for the cryptocurrency exchanges. And from all this cooperation with CoinGecko, we pushed the exchanges to do what we want, and they became our partners. Life, yeah, we had a very long journey to go where we are right now with Life. A lot of people remember this, and finally we are ranking service that is trusted by CoinGecko and basically by hundreds of millions of people. And with the release that was this month of the blockchain project security rankings, the insight that you're receiving right now is that this SER 2.0 our rankings will be integrated in CoinGecko closely to end of the month, maybe June, but it will be there, and we will receive again a lot of traction. Hacking VPN, HaaS Foundation, Hacking Scout Disbalancers, just an example to remind you that we know how to build and we love to build. Building products is something that inspires us. Yes, we have some products that weren't that successful, but we keep trying, we keep moving forward. We can do business. Yes, these are the numbers of first successful year for hacking in terms of revenue. I rounded it a little bit, but it's like 6 point something, the revenue for 2021. Fortunately, the war did not affect us, and the first quarter we closed a little bit less than 3 million but in revenue, but it's still like pretty decent. And the net profit is 3.6 million. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. So yeah, we're sustainable. We most of the money are in our wallets, and we will start actively using them. We already started actively using them by building this new SaaS HaaS that I will tell you a little bit later. But in general, another important moment is that last year, approximately the same time, we were around 25 people, 25. Right now, we are already 75. and our engineer team is amazing. It's very smart people. You can meet Evgeny, our blockchain security lead here. He's here. Yes, you can meet Andrew, our CTO. He's somewhere around here, I guess. Yeah, you can meet quite a few hacking people. Our amazing Jane Brushavan, of course, our CBDO co-founder. Take the chance to speak with them. Very smart people, and you will be even more sure about us reaching goals when you speak to them. And yeah, risk planning. Yeah, I think how it happened. Yeah, we met on Monday. I wasn't very sure how, with all the situation, there were a lot of information that maybe Putin will attack, maybe not. We didn't know. And on Monday, we just met with management team, and the main question was how we will look into the eyes of our employees if the war starts, and we didn't do nothing. So the decision, after asking this question to ourselves, the decision came like this. In 15 minutes, we went from the meeting, made all hands, and we gave to people 4K and everybody, and said immediately leave the country. So most of the people left on 15th of February. We moved to Spain. Then war started. Shock, panic. But then we made a decision that for the best of our employees, we will move from Barcelona to Lisbon. And right now we are headquarters in Lisbon. So if you never been to this city, now you have somebody to visit. We can partner. Yeah, it's another important slide. Like that's to remind you that basically we are quite well connected in the industry. If we don't know directly everybody, but it's easy with one handshake to reach out to everybody. Yes, it doesn't help much with listing on Binance, but slowly. Yeah, so now we are also very active, actively cooperating with Ukrainian government, and as you know, crypto community has raised a lot of funds to in donation in form of crypto, and now there is no doubt about the whole Ukraine that's probably crypto companies, Web3 companies, will be the main power of new Ukraine economy. And yeah, yesterday was on a call with the ministry, Fedorov, and we got full support for all our initiatives, including the NFT patch for the participant of the first cyber war. Yeah, next slide. So key recaps. Yeah, so we had 4 projects at Hacken Foundation. Yes, we wanted to have much more projects there, but we understood that it takes some enormous amount of our energy to help other projects to launch, and the benefits from it not always are that tangible, that equals the efforts that we put. And you probably understand that having a token, it's not an easy job. You have to manage the community, build the community, you have to engage the community, find utilities, you have to be very active. It took us some time to learn how to do it properly. I mean, we are learning it by ourselves, just to read the market and try to improve it in certain way. And we understand that most probably we should not invest so much time in helping other projects to learn how to build the token product, but to find some other way. And this is the reason why we slow down with the project launches at Hacken Foundation. There were a few high rounds, pretty decent one. I guess with lossless, everybody who managed to buy, I know it was difficult, made some good money. we had some failed sales. We can remember Vorminator, yeah, that was fail. We can remember Rewater. This is a perfect example where there is amazing product team with great vision, but completely zero knowledge about tokenomics, unfortunately. And it was taking me personally a lot of time to explain and to change their mind, but eventually you see how it went. So right now they already almost finished the app, the game, which looks pretty nice, but the tokenomics is still not announced. But hopefully they can follow the example of the Steppen, yeah, you know, this working app, and they will receive the traction when the game is live. Farming, yes, farming became very important part of our ecosystem. I'm happy that it generates income, passive income to a lot of you. It's really a good thing. But yeah, we know a lot of issues that were with farming, and farming is the very clear sell pressure on the project that's whose token we are farming, and you understand that they every project is very about the price and want to be like the higher price the better, so that community is happy. But with the farming, and every day the sell walls, the relationships kind of going down. So we reassess the farming a little bit. I will tell about it a bit later. And service utility, we tried different angles. People don't want to pay with high for our services, but we also found a way how to change it. New team members, yeah. So we were like 25 just a year ago. Now we are 75, and there are key new people that joined Hacken, and these people are very top level, and not all of them were from the Web3. Yeah, most of them came from the traditional cybersecurity, which have no and you have to understand, the crypto industry is very specific. We live in the world in this industry, and the rules that we all understand and we all know, for the outsider is something like, my god, it's too complicated, I don't want to get into it. But yeah, we have Denis Ivanov, new COO. I'm very proud that we get him on board. He's the smartest probably person in our company for sure. And we have head of sales, Igor, he's here. Chat with him. As I said, Evgeny, even though he was previously working with us on almost all the projects, he agreed to take the lead for the security smart contract lead. And yeah, after being a developer, now smart contract audit, that's I think very good career move. New marketing director Oleg Liso, and new head of R&D Andrei, who is unfortunately right now in Ukraine. But yeah, the ideas and products that he generates are inspiring. So product strategy. If to start looking into the Web2 cybersecurity companies, how they evolved, how they grow, we can. It was all about the same story. So initially there is a group of some cybersecurity engineers. They can be a classmate, so go into one college, like 2-3 people, and they start to do pen tests together. They start to do the some penetration tests, some maybe bug bounty stuff, and then they got their first clients. They got their first revenue, small one. Then, if they continue to develop, they hire new employees. They establish the sales department, and then, for example, as CrowdStrike, it was a small company. Then they found some like amazing PR and hacker story. CrowdStrike, I think they like proved that some attack on some big American company was made by Chinese hackers under government control. Huge story. CrowdStrike in one day became like super famous, and a lot of investors just whelmed them with money. And when investors are coming, they are not interested in service business at all, because the revenue is not recurring. It's something can happen. It's hard to scale. And CrowdStrike found the product. It's a SaaS. Like right now, the flagman is Falcon X, and so this product is being sold to B2B companies on subscription based. And like their average check, I think, is around 5K per month. They have thousands of clients, hundreds of thousands of clients, and the valuation of CrowdStrike is around 38 billion, and it's a publicly listed company. So this is the root of like cybersecurity companies that we want to go and repeat. So yeah, today we plan to scale. Again, growing from 3 times in size, it's a challenge. You have to like my job became a lot about onboarding. Like I'm educating new people, like sharing my knowledge, and I think it's we are already at the stage that we are ready to make next moves. HaaS is a Web3 security service platform that I will explain, and new revenue stream is interesting opportunity that we see currently on the market. Yeah, this is the main slide. This is something that clearly should stay after this presentation, that from service company we are changing and becoming product company. HaaS, Hacken as a service, we will decide later, but this is the naming that we will use for our B2B product. So the problem is that after the code deployment, there are almost no tools that can track what is going on with the smart contract. For example, like the recent Ronin hack, everybody heard about it. It was a breach that where the funds were evaporated, and the core technical team, find out about the hack only 4 or 5 days after, when someone made a Twitter post, what's going on with your cold wallet. So it's like ridiculous. And how this can be fixed? What is our solution? So first, the product owner, the CTO of the project, he takes his code, he uploaded in our platform. Our platform is doing automatic audit. It proposes certain things what need to be added to the audit to the smart contract, such as, for example, pausing of smart contract, which is very important. Then when the CTO like finishes with the audit, he deploys the code in blockchain and verifies it with the with our platform. And just after that, we are starting to monitor everything that is happening with this smart contract. So we are monitoring all the wallets that are connected, monitoring all the unusual transactions, all the suspicious interactions. We are tightly looking into the supply, where we push the founder to label all the supply of the project tokens. And we help CEO and CTO to understand where are some big movements, where are some big sells, where some rug pulls potential can happen. And of course, this is cross-blockchain functionality, and the target, how we're going to sell it, pretty much the same as we do with our audits. We will push our partners, CoinGecko, CoinMarketCap, to start actively highlighting those who does not have any tools that are working on post deployment of smart contract. This is the architecture of HaaS, so it's complicated to develop. Can take a picture if you want. The first version that we will develop, it requires around 37 developers, exactly 37, and we are starting to hire it. We are planning to use our reserves to kick off. All of you probably heard that 30K raised recently like 200 something million. Quantstamp closed the deal that they raised like 20-30. I don't know the details. We have one friend here who promised me to get the pitch deck how Quantstamp raised the funds, but so far I don't know. But I'm pretty sure that they are also raising for the product that they will start building. And in our case, we need to raise as well. We need to go to tier 1 funds, and if we don't do it, the competitors will take investments from them, and our life will be a little bit more difficult. So another insight is that Near protocol, they probably heard about, is also the founder is also Ukrainian, and he also moved to Lisbon. And Near protocol recently raised 350 million, and they are from all the tier 1 funds, and they are eager to help us, and we will go through this path. Another interesting insight that right now these tier 1 crypto funds, they are absolutely not interested in any equity. They are interested only in tokens. What they bring PR and marketing, because crypto funds, when they invest such amount of money, they want to get 10 times more. And how you get 10 times more? You hype the product token price, and then you do what they want to do. In fact, the details that I can share is that Near protocol funds that they raised, they exchanged to tokens, and the tokens that they sold to these funds, they have lockup minimum 3 years. So we have the same story. We have in our supply, we have around 450 million that is timely locked, and this is what we consider as an instrument how to attract the tier 1 fund. This is another information about this product, who is target audience. It's all Web3 products, so basically it's like we will position HaaS as a security layer for all the blockchains, all the DeFi, all the NFT. Key users are CTO and CEO of the project, and of course it's subscription based. And when there is a subscription base, it is super easy to embed the utility. In fact, you need this utility there. And of course, it has to be some mix of staking token and receiving better rates, or even just in token that will go to burn better rates again. So in HaaS, the high token will be massively utilized. Yeah, another very my favorite topic, because I think these are some insights that you might be interested to hear. So I speak a lot with Bobby from CoinGecko, with our friends in CoinMarketCap, and there is an insight that these biggest aggregators, they don't review, they don't analyze, they don't audit the token supply. What the projects are submitting to them, they look, is it looking okay? Okay, published, your market cap is this. And it's not a big deal for maybe 1 year, 2 years ago, but right now a lot of projects, they have a lot of bridges to different chains, and right now to understand if the project is minting uncontrollably new supply, is almost impossible. No one is doing it, in fact. And the situation is becoming worse and worse. We see that Bobby, he understands this problem. He also wants to fix the market cap and supply data, but it requires a lot of resources. So we believe that with the product that can transparently analyze the supply of each token project, that can audit it, that can create that is presented in the easy to follow platform with proper notification, this product can become a standard of new financial statement of the project. Because when the crypto investor right now is making a decision whether to invest or not to invest in the project, one of the key things that he evaluates is the supply. Is the supply vested? Are there locks? Are there a lot of tokens in the hands of whales, of team? And if they sell it, will the price crash? Will be a rug pull or not? So we believe that after starting collecting this data, after starting to get it all together, we can create a new wave of people making more smart investment decisions. And of course, the task here is to show all the scammy projects that with bridges mint as many tokens as they want. This needs to be, people need to be aware of it, because there is some shady things are happening in our industry. Nazar, who plays the role of CEO of Art Wallet, he's here. Also speak with him. He's leading the project for analyzing the supply. And if you're interested, find this guy with a funny haircut. Product strategy. So, the idea is also to create a new term in crypto industry, which is inflation. So we need to start showing the crypto community what are the rates of inflation of every project, like basically how many are invested during the year. And if this number is like 10%, okay. If it's like 30%, 40%, not okay, very risky. And we believe that the whole idea that we are collecting the data and we're analyzing circulation supply and we know who is who, it will be like packed in small and very understandable indexes, which will be massively used in future by investors. Staking. All right, so let's speak about this is how the transparent tokenomics, and this is how the first report will look like. The One Art project, our Hacking Foundation project, will be first to show on their website very, very, very like small details of the tokenomics and how is it right now. So HaaS strategy, next episode. Again, we receive a lot of criticism that we do a lot of audits, but it does not impact our price anyhow. We tried a lot to propose to our clients to pay in hacking token. The worst case was with some Chinese exchange. I don't remember, xt.com or whatever, like some exchange. So they agreed to pay in hacking token. So the hacking token at that time, I think it was 3 cents or something like this. They made a payment. We accepted, and then we had the bull run, and in like 1 week the token jumped to 10 cents and basically making x3. And what Chinese exchange did, they came to us and say, guys, sorry, we want to cancel the contract. Give us back our Hacken tokens. And we're like, okay, what is this? And they, you have this in your agreement. We can cancel. Yes, please deposit it back. So unfortunately, and it took us a lot of efforts to like push them to pay, and then you see the outcome. So this is why we have designed the ETD stablecoin. I don't have a lot of information about it, but in general, what is it? It's kind of risk-free investment into Hacken, because you can go buy Hacken token, immediately exchange it to this audit team, engineer team day stable token, which is like at this moment is 4.5k. It will raise in price a little bit later on, but right now it's 4.5k. And this token you can reinvest or use to pay for the audit. You can go and invest in some token projects, and this token project can come to us and use this token to pay for services. And in fact, you're protected from the high price drop, having this ETD stablecoin. But if the Hacken token price goes up, yeah, you can do like this Chinese exchange wanted to do, like cancel the contract, pay some small penalty in high that will go to burn address, and you'll receive more Hacken. You'll receive Hacken tokens that raise in price. You can sell, get the profit, and then change it back to ETD once again. We believe that this will work. So basically, it's a new form of staking, and I'm pitching this ETD stable token on in conferences right now, and I see very positive feedback from the crypto funds. So we just launched this ETD stablecoin yesterday, I think, and right now we will make all the push. Thank you. Thank you. And right now we will make all the push. We will go to every partner that helps us in creating business for audits. We will go and propose them, hey, take a stake for 50k, 100k. It's risk-free. Get exposure into Hacken. Put your skin in the game, and we believe it will have a positive effect. All right, what's next? So HaaS subscription fees, yeah. So I want to say again a few numbers. So cybersecurity market of Web3 is currently only like approximately 150 million. So 150 million is spent on cybersecurity in the 2 trillion economy. It's crazy, but unfortunately this is the fact. Will it change? Of course it will change. If we see the publicly listed companies, there are around 4 cybersecurity companies that basically work with most of the top 500, and the evaluation, as I was saying, is like $40 billion. And the expenditure in Web2 on cybersecurity is like, I don't remember the exact number, but I think it's somewhere around $80 billion. So the growth potential for cybersecurity companies in the Web3 is big. And good for us that we already have the name. People know Hacken. Unfortunately, they know us as a smart contract auditing company. Not a lot of people know about our farming, staking, token, but we can think about it as an opportunity. The cybersecurity market will grow in Web3, and it's a good place to be here now. Okay, I wanted to touch the topic about building B2C apps in Web2. Our COO, Denis Ivanov, he came from the company that was focusing on building B2C cybersecurity apps. They were huge in size, 1,300 people at maximum. They were building MacKeeper, Clario, Figleaf, some other apps that had millions of users. And the reality is that this is completely like separate industry, and with small clicks of Apple, yeah, all the password managers overnight are killed. Then with some small click of some new, I don't know, Windows Defender, most of the antiviruses are dead. So do we want to spend our time and energy building these apps and trying to compete in this environment where we don't have so much expertise as we have in Web3? The answer is no. But do we want to have the B2C apps bundle to give for our community members so that they're protected? Answer is yes, of course. And the best decision is to have few core apps that Oleg presented that can play some marketing tool for us, like H-Doctor is a good app to share. Like we believe that when the service will be live and it will be a good quality, people will be happy to promote it, to tell to other friends that if you have a cybersecurity issue, go and ask this team, they will help you. Like it's easy to use chatbot. And of course, education. Yeah, I know that maybe do we have people here who came to hacking because of our educational module? Yes, no, maybe at least one. No, only farming. Okay, so I know that there are people that came because of cybersecurity education, and these apps will we will develop and lead. But all the other bundle, it will be like um, like um, like crypto.com style. So they have their membership, they have cards, and then you once you stake like 1 million tokens, you get Netflix for free. Yeah, it's ridiculous, but this is how crypto.com is making money. But in our case, our partnership and membership will be very cybersecurity focused. That we want to create the vision that by hacking, stake this amount, and you will have all the time new apps, new subscriptions that will always be the best quality that you can install, use for free because you are staking hacking, and benefit from its from not trying to find new tools on your own. And of course, it can grow into something bigger because when we have the big database of all the B2C apps, then we can start asking our community to rate them, like post some review, receive some tokens, and slowly this can grow into marketplace where we gather all the B2C cybersecurity apps, and that can give us even more traction. So we will go in B2C part of our business, we will go into this direction. Any ideas, any suggestions, please share. Your opinion is very important. Then another story, yes, farming. Everybody likes farming. I know families who don't work now and they do only farming with high token. It's not a joke. But the long-term farming like we have, as you already know, can lead to not very good relationship with these projects. And what is the answer? The answer is to make the farming short and to make it like more frequently, and not to limit only cybersecurity projects to do the farming of the token, but to go and propose farming to all our clients. And to be honest, the idea to ask from the from the project like equivalent of 50k worth of token and to put it as rewards for the LP pair on PancakeSwap is actually quite easily accepted by the clients. And because it's new community for them, people will go and buy their token to put in LP. So it's potential inflow for their ecosystem. They will get the cross marketing from us, like AMAs and Twitter. Twitter voice AMA also works pretty well. So this is good for them, good for us, good for farming, and this is our next focus on the of the marketing team. And Hacking Influencers Guild, yeah, we called it Ambassador Program. We launched it also yesterday, and there will be some new rules, how we proposed rules, how we cooperate with the influencers. As you know, we had very well worked with amazing team of Zweiberg, Ben and Vaza. Not sure if they are here or not, but maybe, who knows. So those times were amazing. We did amazing influence marketing campaigns, but unfortunately we mismatched a little bit the payments, and then we had to pause it, and then we had some changes in the management team, and right now everything is settled, and we will restart our influence marketing campaigns, and we want to build a group of around 100 influencers who will work with us, who will receive like payments in high, but also bigger bonuses, like for the long-term relationship, at least 6 months. And then we will put all news into these groups, and they will create their own Twitter posts, all reviews, and promote us. So the engagement of our media activity will grow. ETD Stablecoin, I just talked about it. The idea also here is that at the moment we'll release, I think, just like 250 tokens of it. We will see how it goes, whether they will be popular or not. If there will be much interest, we'll issue more. We might even play a little bit with some APR, so that if you buy the ETD, you cannot change it back in 1 year to Hacken token, but you will see some small amount of high as the percentage. We will see. We might do it, but we will do our best to benefit Hacken token. Governance. So a lot of projects are facing the problem what utility the token has to have, and the brilliant idea is always, let's do the governance token, of course, and then your token will skyrocket. Maybe yes, but if to look into the public stock market, we don't see that the shareholders meeting decide much, even though they have the rights. We see also that there are ordinary shares and preferred shares. Ordinary, which have the voting rights but don't have and receive dividends. Preferred shares are those who don't have voting right but have bigger yield and fixed yield. So we want to go there for sure. We want to be there when we will be ready to merge the equity and tokens, where there will be legal framework. But at the moment, there is not a lot of decisions that can be delegated to DAO. Like, of course, we can delegate to DAO what should be the percentage of yield in Hacken membership, or what should be like the strategy working with, I don't know, with farming. But we believe that this road needs to be started with something, and what will be our next step is that we will take around 5-10 million Hacken tokens, allocate it to this governance DAO budget, and then our members, level 2, level 3 partners, will decide what to do with this marketing budget. We will give like several options. For example, You can increase the yield and just farm it to yourself, whatever. You can go and donate it. You can burn it, or you can invest in some cybersecurity project, or maybe not. But we will start from there, like 5-10 million, and we'll see how it goes. If this will give more attention to our project, if this will push the price up, then we will definitely work in this direction more. Yeah, and this high investment is something that explains how we will increase the awareness of us. Unfortunately, we still didn't launch the CoinMarketCap Learn and Earn campaign. We started it with Zwiber, but unfortunately we didn't finish it. One of the reasons because we wanted it to make it perfect, to put as much information as possible, because it's a lot to speak about what is happening in our ecosystem, but you have to fit it in very small 4 videos. But we will be there. We will also launch the Earn and Learn campaign on Coinbase. We will do collabs for cybersecurity education with Tier 1 Web3 partners. This is again new trend when you go to blockchain protocols and you make some webinar, you make some small educational projects, so on, so on. So to start absorbing their communities. We will do hackathons. We'll not do, but we will be more active in this field because we see that hackathons is the main source of blockchain protocols, how to find new people that start developing. And so over there are a lot of potential our new clients, maybe partners, and we will be more actively given the tasks, being a mentor there. And this is another way how we will improve awareness. Security engineer education, of course. We will do the courses how to shift your career from the Web2 developer to smart contract auditor, and certain gamifications. I see people, you are tiring. I don't have jokes how to make you laugh, but maybe later. So yeah, we're approaching the last slides. So this is what drives us. So our mission is to make Web3 a safer place in a broader sense, so that people are not afraid to invest and start using crypto. For example, how we make Web3 a safer place. We promote, I don't know, not to use Ledger, but to use clean iPhone and to install the software wallets. And in this way, people are more secure and they are not afraid of making a mistake. So we try to put this meaning in everything that we do. Our job is to build a cross-blockchain security layer for everyone, for every Web3 product, and we will position like the hacking as the layer. You know, like usually people like this better, like layer 1, layer 2, layer security. We think it will work. And our ambition is to be a unanimous leader in Web3 security. We need to be bigger than Certic in many times, and Certic has to stay as a smart contract auditing company, and we have to be a security Web3 layer for the all blockchains. So yeah, this is what I wanted to tell you today. This is what we are working on, and I would be very happy to receive questions from you. Thank you.